Hey guys, DragonStar here to give you a little special Valentine's Day kind of video. I'm going to show you the top 5 of the best and worst Catgirl characters of all time. So the worst top 5 is, of course, Angela. She's kind of like a generic kind of Catgirl and such, and she's not exactly what you call special and such. I mean, she may have her own animated series and such, but the app game is kind of like, too generic, and this is something I would not recommend at all. And coming up next for top best 5 is Polly from the Samurai Pizza Cats. She's kind of like the awesome kind of Catgirl character, kind of like a cross between, a Pizza Cat and a Mega Man-ish type of character. And the thing is, I love that character so much since during my childhood memories from the 90s and such. So, also, here's another thing I think that sounds hot that I think you should guys take a look at.
I'm off! Doesn't this costume make me look hot? It's super sexy, alright, tramp!
Do my ears deceive me?
You know she did. She really said a naughty word there, Mr. Krabs. And for top 4 worst Catgirl is Pumara from the reboot version of Thundercats. I can't say that much about her, except she's a freaking whore for Mumra. I really hate that character. And also, top best 4 is Boggy. I'm sure you guys already seen my other video on Dragonstar Planet called my review of Boggy. And all I could say is she is the best kind of Catgirl that Tezuka has ever made. Oh, and here's a video that I also made for my last video in my review.
Oh my god! She's not wearing a bra! And my estimated size of 34 inches was off! She's the 35! And she's a Cinco!
So how do you like them apples?
Why is she... Oh, I see. Maybe she's got a cold, so she's not wearing a bra so she can breathe easier. Oh yeah, I can learn a lot from her. Uh-huh.
Oh my, do you feel a breeze?
Oh, Angel, what a tight little piece of heaven you have! Keep those pearly gates closed for safe. What? Are you alright?
Number 3 for the worstest kind of Catgirl is Kitty Catwell, which is more like a copy version of Kitty Catwell, which they should have done a lot more improvements on the character design, I think. And coming up, the best top 3 is the real Kitty Catwell. She's really cool and hot. In fact, she even has a lot of sexy kind of fan service in the cartoon. Let's watch.
It's a 218.
The best way to survive this heat is to shave your fur.
Right. What's the second best way?
Face it, Dudley. We have to shave. I'll go first. Much cooler. Your turn.
And number 2 for the worstest kind of Catgirl ever is Neela from Sly Cooper, who is nothing more than a self-absorbed bitch who only cares no one, and plus the character design is so bad. And also, look at this scene that makes me want to hate her.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The clock line will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clock.
Jesus Christ, yada yada yada. It's more like, God damn it, shut the fuck up. And also, my top best number 2 Catgirl is Dr. Monique Pussycat. In fact, she is the hottest kind of Catgirl that's ever been known exclusively in France. In fact, let me show you some of the hot, sexy scenes of Dr. Monique Pussycat.
Some gaming in my time, SNK tournaments, Third Strike, it's no big deal. It's Dr. Pussycat. It's normal and healthy to masturbate, but if it turns into an addiction,
It can totally destroy your social life.
and plus, it's totally unrealistic to experience sexual desire for a cartoon character. Good grief.
No, it's not.
And now, the worst top Catgirl that I have the obligation to talk about is Chrissy from the webcomic Rascals. So let's just say that for starters, she has the most kind of focus and some of the stories that she has ever been involved with. Yet the only thing is the creator of the webcomic, The Rascals, of course, created by Master Godia, hasn't quite exactly developed her for the better. I mean, the thing is, she started off so decent, yet she got so bad, and yet now, My God, she is like the absolute worst kind of cat girl ever. Even though she has not been made in the animated TV series or whatsoever, I'm just glad she hasn't. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because the only thing is, she has shown, not only because she's not much of a horrible girlfriend, I'll tell you one thing. In fact, she's like the most terrible friend at all. In fact, she even backstabbed one of the friends that she ever been associated with, and hell, even abandoned another. And in fact, I don't know one thing or another is that either her friends are either high as fuck or even goddamn stupid for hanging out with her in the first place, because they don't have brains to understand the realization about what that woman is capable of. I'm sorry to say this. So, in conclusion, for what I need to say about Chrissy, you can say that, first off, she's supposed to be, first of all, let me tell you one thing about what I think about Chrissy. See, she was supposed to be, I guess you could say she's a mongoose type of animal, but the creator is not exactly what you call classifying her properly, because she looks like a cat girl based on the artwork itself. In fact, Chrissy is, I'm going to say this, Chrissy is the worst due to that she's not only boring, but more like a whiny brat, she's a backstabber, and of course, a manipulative bitch. Kind of like the one like Veronica Mayday from Hell of a Boss, for example. So, in conclusion, basically with her fans, fuck. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. She gets me going in this kind of shit. So basically what I'm trying to say is, her fans, anything else whatsoever, she's like the Jeffy of webcomics. And by Jeffy, I mean from Super Mario Logan, of her in the webcomics. Period. And now, my top best cat girl of all time is my girlfriend, Claudia from Flying Foodons. I fell in love with her since 2001 when the show first debuted. In fact, I fell in love with her so much, it was like love at first sight and such. And I still love her to this very day and such. In fact, I incorporated her to many stories I wanted to have her in my life. And, of course, she's also part of my dream team called the Dragon Force 5, which I'll be discussing like that in the later future. So, I hope you guys really love my top best, worst, and best cat girls on this video. So, without further ado, guys, this is Dragonstar, and I'll see you guys next time.